You are mechanical engineering from NIT Durgapur. Then why you want to join CAPF?
Suppose you were to do census not only with caste enumeration but also with economic status of a family, individuals and the family. What will be the difference then?
India is having a border management problem.
Yes.
Now, how you are going to fill that gap?
Now, India has a policy called neighborhood first policy.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it has succeeded? Because we have security problem with all our neighbors.
Yes, sir.
So, do you think it has succeeded?
What are the method and means of getting the intelligence and surveillance?
India is working on integrated theatre command.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what are the challenges?
Now, what is the working difference of state police and CAPF?
May I come in, sir?
Please come in.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Aniketh,
Yes, sir.
tell us about yourself.
Sir, myself Aniketh Ghose. I belong to Durgapur, West Bengal. I studied my class 10th and class 12 from DAV Model School, Durgapur. Then I completed my bachelor's in mechanical engineering from NIT Durgapur. After which I joined PwC as a technology consultant. Currently, I am preparing for UPSC CDS, CAPF and AFCAT.
Presently, you are working with which department?
Sir, I was working with PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers.
Oh, at present you are not
No,
working.
sir.
Not working. Okay. You are mechanical engineering from NIT Durgapur. Then why you want to join CAPF?
The CAPF offers me a very good opportunity to present myself as a leader from a very young age, and also as the forces are developing technologically. So, as a mechanical engineer, my contribution would be to a large scale towards the nations.
Your first choice is ITBP.
Yes, sir.
How you are going to contribute ITBP?
So, as a assistant commandant, I would want to serve in the challenging terrain, as well as ITBP is the first responder to the disaster management at the Himalayas. So, I could also contribute there. And the forces is in the expansionary phase as we are facing a challenge with China. So, as an assistant commandant, I could establish my contribution towards the the very foundational stages of new battalions or companies.
India is having a border management problem.
Yes.
Now, how you are going to fill that gap?
So, since India's borders are in difficult terrain with Pakistan as well as Bangladesh and China, so we need to use the technology such as the heat imaging, thermal imaging. We could also use the drone mapping, such that the gaps that are being not filled by the manly border outpost, which could be used by the technology. And also, since we have also faced out migration from the villages of at the border areas, so the government has implemented the vibrant village program that could be useful for keeping the youth and the migrants there itself, so that it also acts as a local intelligence as well as a civilian defense against any aggression.
It has been observed on the border, in the India-Pakistan border. In addition to infiltrators,
Yes, sir.
there is other technical intervention is there. And DRDO has recently developed a weapon to detect this kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what is that weapon?
So, if you permit, I might guess the laser technology.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is the use of that weapon?
Sir, as the Pakistans are using drones to send drugs as well as arms and weaponry, so this laser technology can be used to intervene with the networking system of the drones, such that we could take them down, and also it can be useful to sense any of the other technological used by the Pakistani counterparts that might be available to us at a very early stage.
Intelligence plays a very great role in present scenario in security forces while dealing the internal security and all. What are the method and means of getting the intelligence and surveillance?
Sir, I would be saying that first is the local intelligence that we get by communicating with the civilians. Then the technological intelligence that we get, it can be through any social media or any of the platforms that are being used to radicalize the elements, and also the coordination between the forces where can be also be useful in intelligence gathering. These are the three.
They are the things. Okay. Now, what is the working difference of state police and CAPF?
So the state police is mainly for the law and order problems, and also it is called the civilian police because it solves the civilian problems from theft to other litigations that the countrymen faces. But the CAPF has been allotted with a wide range of issues from border management to to NDRF, that is the disaster relief, and also foreign missions such as the UN peacekeeping forces. And it is also being entrusted with the VIP security, and now it is also being involved into counterinsurgency and also counter nationalism operations.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Aniketh. So, what kind of routine do you follow from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep?
Okay.
Broadly.
So I generally wake up at 6 a.m. I go for a running and a little bit of exercise. Then I come back, have my breakfast.
Where do you run?
So,
what distance do you run?
So I run regularly for 3 kilometers, and I extend it to 5 kilometers, and in at month end I can also extend to 10 kilometers. So I follow this schedule, and again after coming back home.
Okay, got you. Let's talk about something else. Now, a lot is being talked about the census, caste enumeration. Suppose you were to do census not only with caste enumeration but also with economic status of a family, individuals and the family. What will be the difference then?
So in caste census, I would usually ask about the present situation about or the reservation benefits they are getting or not, because we have seen some of the caste has already overused the reservation benefits and some are left behind. And in economic, I would ask about any skills that they have acquired or not, because in present generation the youth is missing the skills, so they are not able to get the job. And third option would be if how much inflation they are facing and what are their savings, so that we could also understand that we need to reform our inflation basket.
So you would like to know their income, their skills, their education,
Yes, sir.
and also their caste.
Yes, sir.
So if you combine all these four, what benefits do you think can accrue to the society?
So as we know, the reservation policy takes place both in employment as well as education. So if their caste is not being able to get into good institutes because of the caste hierarchy is not being devoluted to that level, so this can be improved, and as well as targeted schemes can also be brought to for the that backward classes or the Mahadalits that we say. So these are the two areas where government can intervene and help them to uplift from the situation.
Okay, my next question, directly, indirectly, maybe I could not put it across you, maybe you didn't understand it. Let me put it again. Suppose you were to carry out census only with caste enumeration, and you were to carry out with the caste enumeration and education, income also. What advantages will accrue then in that case?
So advantages.
If it is combined with all the three parameters. First is caste, income, education, three things.
Okay, sir.
Now, if you have to take a decision, how will it be?
So if the caste have not gotten the good educational opportunity, therefore we could also that the Karnataka has done the sub-categorization for the reservation, so they could apply to good educational institutions like NIT and IIT for their better education, which will ultimately provide them good employment opportunities in the private sector.
No. Caste enumeration done.
Yes, sir.
Also, I am adding to it the income of the family or the individual,
Yes, sir.
and also I am adding the skills, the education.
Yes, sir.
Now, what will be the advantage?
So the advantage for them, and there would be two advantages. One, the government would be supplied with the good amount of data that are in what is the current skills and caste or the caste data we are available. So and it could also be helpful for the recruiters, so that to get the what are the skills that that the individuals have, and the individuals have already carrying and would be helpful for their recruitment. So these things I would say will be helpful if we get caste and skill census.
How will it benefit the individuals?
So individuals, if we use
Say it's
the
only for the caste. How will it benefit the individuals?
individuals could be benefited
Only on the basis of caste, I'm saying.
yes sir, they could the caste reservation that has been that could be devaluated and more opportunities would be given
Okay.
to them.
Now, if it is combined with caste and income and education, how will that individual benefit?
So he would get the right place with and utilize his right skills, because individuals from the backward classes are not able to get the awareness about what skills they are needed.
Okay.
So that way they can get benefited.
Right. Thank you.
Well, Ankit,
Yes sir.
you are an enthusiast in reading diplomatic articles.
Yes sir.
Tell me which diplomatic article you read recently.
So it was written by C. Rajamohan in the Indian Express about the current situation and the steps that would be taken by India with the Pakistan issue that has happened in Pahalgam. He has written about the different options that are available.
Okay, so tell me, what has he written and what is it that you agree on?
So he has written about more about the diplomatic and the political solutions to the problem rather than the military solutions that we are seeking for. The first step, he has accepted that the Indus water abeyance that has been taken place by the government of India is a positive step. He has also said about the calls that are being taken by our external affairs minister with the UNSC non-permanent and permanent members to collectively inform them about the incident and gather the support and expose the Pakistan's deep state about terrorism. And third is the the international platforms such as the,
Jaishankar has informed the UN Security Council.
so the members and the non-members bilaterally.
Diplomats.
Yes sir.
Okay, okay. And what else?
And he has also talked about the others, that is the SCO, RATS and BRICS, that we also have the China as a member. We know because the China and the Pakistan plays a nexus to at a extent destabilize India. So he has also told to use that platform to keep a diplomatic check over the Pakistan's notorious activities that are being taking place in the world.
Now, India has a policy called neighborhood first policy.
Yes sir.
Do you think it has succeeded? Because we have security problem with all our neighbors.
Yes sir.
So, do you think it has succeeded?
Yes sir, to an extent I think it has succeeded. We have a very good relationship with Bhutan. We also had a very positive relationship with Bangladesh, but due to the throwing off the government of Sheikh Hasina and our radicalization has been taking place, we have faced a backlash. Again, we use that policy while dealing with Sri Lanka. Our Prime Minister had a very good visit with the new elected Sri Lankan Prime Minister. And we also utilize it while Maldives. First it was a India out campaign and we had faced a backlash, but he has pushed it and now we are having a cordial relations with Maldives also.
Now, some people say that India got it all wrong in Bangladesh. We put all our eggs in one basket. All our hopes and aspiration was with Sheikh Hasina. And we ignored what was happening in the country. What is your opinion?
So, diplomatically, India has always maintained a cordial relations with Sheikh Hasina because we believe in the Panchil policy. We have never intervened in their internal politics. We have to take care of our policy that could be welcome, such as improving the border infrastructure to give a less loopholes to the influxes. We have also improved their infrastructure and their physical infrastructure, which has played a positive role, like the Adani plant that has been used by Bangladesh. And we have also supplied defense equipments and defense equipments to it. But yes, there is a de-India or India out campaign that is working in Bangladesh, and we directly are dealing with Muhammad Yunus, the interim head of the government, to resolve that issue.
Okay, last question I'll ask you. You know, India is working on integrated theatre command.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what are the challenges?
So first of all, in integrated theater commands, we will face the challenge of integrating of all the forces, because all the forces are working in different domains and different technologies that they have. As Indian Navy and Indian Air Force is working totally under different technological system. But recently we have seen a step towards integration is the introduction of Rafale also in Indian Navy, because we are using Rafale at Indian Air Force. And and the challenge second would be, since the higher commands of all the forces are not integrated into a single system in training or in any of the positions except Andaman and Nicobar. So first problems would be the establishment of a single order. So this I would think this would be the two challenges that we would face.
Thank you.
Aniketh, our formal interaction is over.
Yes, sir.
We will give you some inputs for further improvement.
Okay, Aniket, firstly, you're well dressed, meticulously dressed, and your power of expression is too good. You can express very conveniently, comfortably, and you're self-confident, stable, calm, and generally well aware of things. Now, one or two things. Eye contact. Must look at the person who you're speaking to, and not to anybody else, not at anybody else.
Okay, sir.
Right? Though some other institutes may have told you about it, but then it is advisable that you look at the person you're talking to. Okay? Gotcha. Now, I was trying to repeatedly 2 or 3 times, we were talking on the same issue.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you could not get the import of the question, or maybe I could not put it across. But what I was looking at it is a hybrid model. Hybrid model would be the caste and the economic status, the educational and the economic status.
Okay, sir.
So when we have greater inputs, then we are in a greater position to make decisions about how welfare or the reservations can be given to the people.
Okay, sir.
So that there is caste, there is social justice with economic equity.
Okay, sir.
Because you have more data, more details, not only the caste.
Yes, sir.
Then you can target the support to the most deprived people,
Yes, sir.
most deprived, and economic disparity will be reduced.
Okay, sir.
And also misuse by affluent castes. There are some castes which are affluent,
Yes, sir.
but they're taking advantage again and again.
Yes, sir.
So that is the whole hybrid model that I was trying to get at.
Oh, okay, sir.
With me?
Understood. Yes,
So
sir.
there are some pluses if you have more input with you at the government level to take decisions. If not now, maybe whatever time.
Thank you, sir.
Well, few suggestions.
Okay, sir.
One is that you are a very good candidate. Second is you have to little bit relax, smile also.
Okay, sir.
All right. And third is that you have to be very brief.
Okay, sir. Length.
Okay.
I understand.
And avoid verbosity, trying to explain too much for the sake of explaining,
Okay, sir.
because that will only expose your limitation. And it can even take you into uncharted territory where you are not very strong
Yes, sir.
and someone may ask you some question. So, Raja Mohan's article, since you have written, you should have one specific article in mind.
Okay, sir.
All right. And you should make a bullet point note. What did he say and what you want to tell me? It should not be a grand vision, big picture. Few points.
Yes,
Pick out few points.
sure, sir.
You gave a very big picture.
I
All right. In that you are unable to explain what you read in that paper.
Yes, sir.
All right. Because Raja Mohan writes in a very big, complex, global context.
Yes, sir.
You have to point out 2 ideas that you got from that. All right. And then is that you should have a little bit more deeper understanding of things. Neighborhood first, and security related issue, theaterization. So I would suggest is that have a close look at your dam.
Okay, sir.
All the issues, West Bengal, Bangladesh crisis, whatever you have mentioned in your likes and dislikes, hobbies, and security, both internal and external, especially the neighborhood, India, Nepal, India, Myanmar, Bangladesh. What are the major issues? What is the government doing about it? These things you should have. Otherwise, what happens is that, neighborhood first, you were a little bit unclear.
Yes, sir.
All right. You started explaining India out and India in Bangladesh. This is something you use in Maldives.
Yes, sir.
India out
Campaign,
policy
sir.
they had, the present government. Not so. Be careful of not mixing it up.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So what you do is make bullet points note,
Sure, sir.
and it's not difficult because you just have 30-40 major issues, and look very carefully to what is happening today, India, Pakistan, and make bullet points. What is the issue? 1, 2, 3. You have to structure them, prioritize them, and give only 2 or 3 points so that you are able to support your argument. Then you should have the challenges on those issues, because if someone is going to discuss an issue, we are going to ask you what are the challenges,
Yes, sir.
what is the government doing, what could be the possible solution according to you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And then what is your opinion? If that is the framework in which you work, you will be able to convince the board that you are not only very good in personality, you speak well, but you also think deeply on those issues. Because now officers need to think. They need to be thinkers also.
Yes, sir.
Decision makers. So you will show that I am the person, sir. Okay. So prepare well, read the paper thoroughly.
Yes, sir.
Make notes. That is the key. Unless you don't make notes, you will give generalized answer. Generalized answer, you will expose yourself. Okay?
Sure,
Best
sir.
of luck.
Thank you, sir.
You are a good candidate, and you have to improve yourself by noting the points the sirs have given to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and certainly when we will go through as per the structured answer and all, your performance would be better. Being a mechanical engineer, a lot of technical question could be asked. Use of technology in security forces are nowadays using the technology, but there are so many gaps are there in communication, in the metal detection, in the IED blast. So, and even I have asked about the question, the border fencing and border management also. So nowadays so many equipments, weapons and technology is coming up. So you should know about these things. A question may be asked on that. In addition to that, national, international issues. So make a brief point, go through it and prepare yourself. Do you want to ask anything from us?
Sir, as I was looking very tense or anything.
हाँ मतलब थोड़ा नॉर्मल रहे, they need not to be tensed. ठीक है, थोड़ा इजी बैठे, पीछे थोड़ा होके, थोड़ा सा इजी होके. So
Thank you, sir.
okay, हाँ
So sometimes you are in a hurry to answer.
हाँ
Listen carefully what is being asked. Get 2 or 3 main points.
हाँ
1, 2, 3. Give like this. Don't start giving one and start explaining.
Okay, sir.
If they say, what are the major challenges? So one is logistics. Second is we have to supply chain or something. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Okay, sir.
And if then we feel that let me test him how deeply he understands,
yes.
we will ask you.
Understood, sir.
When you will give the structured answer, we will give more chances to ask.
Mhm.
We will ask in the different field also, different questions also, so that your performance could be better.
Yes.
ठीक है? कब है exam?
Sir, 20th. 20th.
20th.
20th.
Still you have the 10 days time. Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir.